Hey everyone, it's Stuart here, and in today's video, we're continuing our Meta Business Suite tutorial series showing you how to create posts inside of the Meta Business Suite. Now, just before we get going with today's tutorial video, consider subscribing if you are new to the channel, and don't forget to tap that bell icon to receive all the Facebook and Instagram tutorials and tips from this channel. And with that out the way, let's get into it. So here we are on the home page of the Meta Business Suite, and in order to get started with creating your first post, we want to navigate down to the blue button right underneath the icons and select Create Post. This is then going to take us to the Composer section of the Meta Business Suite. You may have noticed this outlay has changed a little bit in the last 9 months. In order to get started with creating your first post, we simply want to check a couple of things off. Number one, we want to identify where this post is going to go. To do that, we just need to select the drop-down button here next to Post To. Click on that, and that will then open up the different places you can put your post. In this example, I want it to go to Facebook and I want it to go to Instagram. So if the Instagram is not selected, just tick that. And if you just want it to go to one or the other, you simply uncheck the other one. Coming back to this example, we want it to go to both. We just want to exit out of this now. So we will click on the drop down button again. And then we will come to the media section, which is where you can add your photo or video from your computer. So let's find an example photo to add in. And here we go. We have found the photo that we want to use for the Meta Business Suite post. And then we want to go down to the next section, which is Post Details. This is where we will add in the text for our post. And you can see that we have now successfully added some text in. And what you will notice on the right hand side is that there is an Instagram feed preview of what the post will look like. If we go up to the top and click on the drop down section, we can change that to Facebook newsfeed preview to have a look at what that will look like. And the great thing about this is you can preview it on your desktop, which is the left hand icon over here. And we can also preview it on mobile as well. So you can see how the preview will look on both desktop and mobile, which is really important, particularly if you have a particular image crop that you want Facebook and Instagram to use successfully and fit within the image specs. As we come down, you can see that there are a range of different buttons here. There are also hashtag and smiley face options, and we're going to show you how each one works. So let's say we want to add, for example, a hashtag. We can just search for one, and let's see if we can find one that matches our current niche. Marketing. Yes, we can. What we will then do is just add that hashtag into the post, and you will see it automatically comes up right over here. If we go to the smiley face section, you can see that we have got a range of different emojis and graphics that can be used in the particular post. Let's see if we can add a smiley face. Here we go. We've just added a smiley face in. A cool little feature to add, especially if you want to make your post stand out a little bit more. If you want to add your location, so for example, you are a location specific business like a cafe or a plumbing and electrical business, you can always add the location in which you've done a particular job or done something awesome to gain some credibility with people in the local area. Coming across to the next section, we have got the get message option. And in this example again, we will have to remove the Instagram placement to show you how to use this option. So let's select get messages. And what that is then going to do, as you can see on the preview, it's loading up at the moment. But once it has finished loading, you will then see a call to action button, send message, underneath that. And that highlights the post information a little bit more. Let's remove that example now. We can then add in a link, and the important thing to remember for the link is that it's only going to work on Facebook. For Instagram, all you will see is the link text, but you won't be able to click through on that. Type in an example URL. And here we go. We have just typed in an example URL. Let's have a preview look at what it will look like on mobile. And here you go. The link is in blue, showing that it is now clickable as a link. Finally, there is the scheduling option down at the bottom of the page. This will allow you to decide whether you want to publish the post immediately or whether you want to schedule it or save it as a draft. If you want to publish the post immediately, you simply select the publish button down below at the bottom and just hit publish. If you would like to schedule the post, simply select the schedule button in the middle and select the date and time you would like the post to go up. If you want to change the dates which are seen right now, simply click on the calendar button, and this will then bring up the calendar so you can choose the day in which you want the post to go live. We can do the same thing as well for Instagram, and then we can also adjust and edit the time based on our preference for the post to go up. So let's enter a new time for the post to go up right here. There we go. If you just want to save it as a draft, you just select save as draft until it comes up gray, and then you select the save button down the bottom. In this example, we want to publish it right now. So let's hit the publish button right away. And congratulations, your post is now live. You can see the day in which it was published, which is today in this example, as well as the time each post was published, in addition to which platforms the post went live on. So here you can see Facebook and Instagram, which is fantastic. Now that you've published your first post, you may notice over time there are particular things that you may want to edit or alter slightly on one of the posts. Let's go into the post for Facebook and click on it. You will then see that there are a whole range of post details here. And in order to edit this post, we just want to zoom in first so you can see the three dots right here next to the particular post. Click on them, and this will then allow you to do a whole range of things, including editing the post. So let's go down the menu until we see Edit Post. Click on that, and this is then going to open up the post here in the planner section of the Meta Business Suite, and you can then edit the image or you can edit the text and change it to include details or extra information which you may want. And once you have made those changes, you simply select save, and what will then happen is that the screen will automatically refresh and it will show you the updated version of your post. Now, you may see this little pop-up in the Meta Business Suite if you have duplicated a post, which is similar to the setup for creating posts in the old version of the Meta Business Suite. All you have to do in order to create your post is follow the same steps that you did in the Composer section. The layout itself is just a little different. You have the text section, you have the media section, you have the Facebook and Instagram previews on desktop and mobile. And all you need to do is just make sure that the steps that we followed in the composer section are replicated here in this post here. And once you have put all of the content in which you want to put in, you just go to either the publish button to publish the post straight away, or click the drop down button to schedule the post at a later point in time. In the next chapter of our Meta Business Suite tutorial series, we are going to take you through the process to publish and schedule stories inside of the Meta Business Suite. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a lot of value out of it. Once again, if you liked this video, don't forget to smash that like button down below and consider subscribing if you are new to the channel and want ongoing Facebook and Instagram marketing tutorials and tips. We post new videos every single week. And if you have any questions about the content that was covered in today's video, you can always leave a comment down below, and I'll aim to answer your questions as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next tutorial video. Bye for now.